What a weird angle. I'm back. It's been a while. Wow, that was a good intro. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Ellie and I want to make things different. I went away for the past few months because I didn't know what I wanted to make. I felt like what I wanted to make wasn't what people wanted to see. And as much as this is my channel, I make videos for an audience. Therefore, I do worry about what the audience thinks. And I got to a point that I just didn't know. So here I am, I'm back, and I'm making videos I want to make. They might not be what you want to see. That's how things are sometimes in life. I feel like the thing I enjoy doing the most is when I'm talking about things that have to do with something that has to do with sociology, psychology, and how the world is going, and thinking about bigger things and grand things and all that sort of stuff that I'm very interested in, and I think it's extremely interesting to talk about, but not everyone wants to hear. And I'm sorry, but I'm 25 and I'm making the videos that I want to make on my YouTube channel that I've been owning for 7 years. Today I wanted to talk about guilt, because one thing that you all know I am extremely into is mental health, because it's a big thing in my history, it's a big thing still for me, and I wanted to give a bit of an update on where I am. I'm in a good place, I think, better place than I've been. One of the things that I've noticed as a big toll on me is this feeling of guilt that follows me around, and it is related to this feeling that whatever I do, I might do something wrong that is going to result in the loss of affection from a loved one, being forgotten, having someone that's upset at me, which is something I don't really deal particularly well with, and just in general feel like I've made the wrong choice. It really manifests itself, especially when I'm like going out with friends, or I have a party that I need to attend to, or something that I should be doing that I know, or in my head I should want to do, or it would be the best choice, it would be the thing I should be doing, and I don't do it. Therefore I feel guilty if I say no to a job, I feel guilty if I end up not going to a friend's party, I feel guilty if I don't end up meeting up with a friend because I'm not feeling like it, because something's just not right, I need to rest. This is one of the things that actually like takes the most of a toll on me, and it is the fact that I have a really tiring job, and lately maybe I'm getting old, but I need to rest. I just need to rest. And saying no to go to friends' party that everyone else is attending for me is a big thing, because I feel like I'm not gonna be worth someone's time if I do something wrong, or if I'm a disappointment, or if there's anything I should be feeling guilty for. I realized that with these sort of thoughts, I am putting thoughts inside people's head that are not necessarily there. I don't know whether they think I'm a piece of shit because I'm not going to the party. Honestly, probably not, but I'm kind of making them sound like horrible people because they are judging me because I'm tired, too tired to go to a party. That's not everything that matters, you know? Or I'm feeling guilty because I'm saying no to a job, then they're gonna go with someone else and they're gonna hate me and they're just gonna think I don't want to work, or like blah blah blah, whatever. I really struggle to lie because I just think, I mean, I'll be honest, like white lies are a different thing. Like if I say that I'm sick because I don't want to go to work or something like that, that happens, and fair enough, even though I do feel guilty. But I really struggle to say anything that's not true because I just think it isn't fair, and it's gonna, for some reason, also catch up with me. So like I fear lies a lot. I don't like lying. I have very bad experiences with lying, so like that's a big thing. But I just feel guilty also if I'm not making the most selfless choice sometimes. I don't know, it's very stupid, but I don't know, my sister asked me to go and buy her some peanut butter, and I am in bed exhausted and I don't want to move, but because I know that she's done it for me before, when I was coming back from work and everything was shut, I feel horrible if I make the decision of not going to the supermarket and buying some peanut butter for her because I'm too tired to go, while it's actually a very like good reason not to do something. I think if it's a genuine reason, like I think if she'd tell me that, I'd be totally understanding of her. And honestly, I know my sister is a brilliant person, she would never think less of me because I don't go because I'm too tired. I think she would be understanding, and for me to assume that she wouldn't understand and she'd be upset at me is me thinking that she would have a different judgment from the one that I think she would have as a person. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I'm picturing all of these people like bad people in a way, even though in my head I'm the bad person because I'm not going to the party or doing this or that. In reality, what I'm actually doing is making them look like bad people because they wouldn't understand that I don't want to go to a party because maybe it's socially exhausting, or I'm tired, or I'm working the day after, or I'm still at work, or I don't know, or I'm not being able to do something because there's reasons for that. Like, I think there is a difference between being lazy and being taking advantage of someone and being like just avoiding things, and that, you know, that maybe if you are a bit of a bitch and you're like stealing from someone and not telling them, or taking advantage of someone, that there's reason to feel guilty. But what I'm talking about is about a level of guilt that should not be there. Like, the amount of anxiety that I experienced because of sense of guilt is insane. Like, it literally keeps me awake at night. Certain times I need to text people and make sure I haven't upset anyone, because upsetting someone is one of my biggest fears. One of my biggest anxiety trigger, to be fair, because I constantly look for reasons why people wouldn't want to hang out with me or be my friends, or just were looking for a reason to be angry at me, and that makes me unworthy of someone's affection, which is one of the things I fear the most. I had experiences like this in the past where people were looking for every excuse to fight with me and be upset at me, and that would absolutely freak the fuck out of me. And I think there's part of that in this sort of like future version of me. I want to talk about this because I think a lot of people do turn things into the negative, like trying to put thoughts into people's mind without realizing that you're giving this person sort of like connotation to be the kind of person that would do that, without realizing that even though you're trying to, in a way, making yourself feel bad, you are making them be bad, and you don't know what they're thinking. And if you think rationally and you step off from yourself for a second, why would someone pay you a compliment that they don't actually mean? Why would someone tell you that it's fine and then they don't mind that they'll see you some other time, especially if it's a good friend? I'm not talking about random people, but most of the time you should be caring this much about upsetting someone if it's a good friend, of someone that you value, or that it's like, you know, it's worthy of your time. And sometimes we just choose the wrong people. So I think we also need to like differentiate between the toxic people and the good people, because someone that is worth being your friend is not going to be upset if you don't go to a party, or if you don't buy them peanut butter because you're too tired, or you're coming back from work, or you're working, or whatever, you know. Like, that's not how life works. And I hope this was useful. Have you ever experienced these kind of like feelings of guilt or negative emotion towards other people's judgment, or like the relationship that you had with them, things that happened? I'd be curious, because I experience this on a daily basis, and sometimes I think I must be the only person who actually experiences this, even though I obviously know it's not true. Thank you for sticking around to my channel, it means a lot. I'm sorry I've been away for a bit, I just needed to find myself again, I guess. But it's been lovely, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and maybe think about subscribing. I'm gonna make more videos like this where I'm trying to like talk to you and interact about like things that are important in everyday life and things like that. I don't know. I hope you liked it. Please do let me know. It's very difficult to come back like this, and I want to focus on making things I enjoy. That's it. I'll see you on the next one. Booyah.